Hey everybody, it's Spear here, and we're back with another My Hero Academia card game video. So as we're ramping up, of course, you know your boy's gonna have to have a layout like this. He does it for every card game, and the more and more we get stuff about MHA, and we get cards, and we start talking about the sets and all that jazz, a layout just keeps it nice and clean for us to talk about. And today, we have some more info from the source. We have booster boxes, what their ratios are gonna be, supplementary product, and it looks like we're gearing up for a summer release, which is super exciting. So let's kick it off with the first stream of information. We got info on what the booster boxes are going to look like. 144 cards in total to collect. On top of that, each of which having the potential for additional foiling, which is super sick. So a lot to look forward on that front. Now, if we break it down, here are the rarities that have been announced in regards to the box. We got commons, uncommons, rares, ultra rares, and secret rares. So nothing too crazy, very common to what other card games are looking for today. So a good spread of different rarities to keep everything fresh. I'm so excited to see what the ultra rares and secret rares foilings are going to be like, because if they're anything like other card games we've seen, they give themselves potential to be really gorgeous. Then another thing, not specific to rarities, but before we jump into exactly what the boxes are going to look like, first editions are going to be a thing for the first printing of the set, which is very awesome. It's a great way to incentivize collectors to really jump into the game, and I think it's a nice middle ground between, hey collectors, here's this nice really set premium version of the box that you guys can really fight for and focus on, while also giving the opportunity for reprints to come down to line to not hurt the collectors, but give new players accessibility of reaching into the card game. And I really like this as a balancing factor in regards to really allowing both sides to get the benefits of printing while keeping accessibility open. I think it's really important card game, and we've seen it come through in other card games, and even other card games retroactively saying, you know what, we're going to start doing this ourselves. I think it's a great way to really give both sides what they want, and it gives a lot of opportunities to be able to expand on it in the future, which is really cool. When we jump into specifically what are in the boxes, though, of course, we have to start. It all starts with the booster pack. In a booster pack, we get 10 cards, 6 of which are commons, 3 of which are uncommons, and then you get 1 rare plus. Of course, the rare being swappable for an ultra rare or even a secret rare. Then going into the booster box itself, it's a 24 booster pack box, of which you get 1 box topper, which I believe is an ultra rare, which is always nice. You get an additional ultra rare in your box, which is sweet, and 2 quirk packs. So if you've played other card games and know what like a dash pack is, that's basically what these are. These are promotional cards that you get for buying booster boxes. And the great thing is that these are in the booster box themselves. So it gives you the benefit that you order online or you pick up your boxes, you know you're guaranteed of getting yourself your quirk packs if you order a box. It basically breaks down to 12 packs, getting you that 1 quirk pack. But if you get yourself the booster box, you're guaranteed your topper as well as your quirk packs, which is awesome. And then, of course, ratios. What are our packs going to look like? And on average, you're to expect 6 ultra rares, 2 to 5 extra rares. These go in the uncommon slot, so I'm not too sure if these are meant to be rare cards. So it's like your uncommon gets boosted to a rare, or if it's a different rarity card. But I do believe that these just fall for extra rares, which is always super appreciated, especially since considering 6 of our packs on average will get us 6 ultra rares. And then RNG alt foils. I put in RNG because the ratios for them haven't been put out, but I think they are just random. Every single card collectible in this first set will have an alternate foiling rarity, which is awesome. Every single card from common, uncommon, ultra rares, even secret rares, I think from what the announcement said, every card in the set should be having an alternate foiling, which is super sick, very awesome, meaning that you can fully foil out any of your decks. And you know your boy, he likes his luxury, and if he has the opportunity to foil out his decks, he absolutely do so. And these alt foils are super exciting in being able to do exactly that, especially since it sounds like they're going to be like some fancy foiling, which is really cool because some card games give their commons like the foil treatment, but for the most part it's not like a specific foiling. It's literally just like a foil layer on top, these sounding like they're going to be really great. So I'm super excited for that. Then we do have a supplementary product on top of the main booster set. So we have this rival battle decks here meant to really give you the opportunity to jump into the card game. You get 51 pre-made decks, 2 of them, one of which will be Bakugo and the other Midoriya, which very typical, one of the very first rivalries in the show, as well as getting 2 random ultra rares, which is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that you get to kickstart your collection with ultra rares, powering up these decks potentially, if not going into whatever other deck that you want to build, is a great way to incentivize us to be able to get in the card game. And honestly, just having pre-made decks for us to jump in, buy, and get some games going right off the bat that has some synergy is really awesome, of which a lot of these cards are going to be exclusive to the decks themselves. So if you want to make sure that you have the cards necessary for other archetypes, you know, because we will have a main set Midoriya, we will have a main set Bakugo, then maybe some of these cards are really synergistic with that. So even if you're not just using them to kick right into the game, you should definitely look into getting this product, because these exclusives could very well be used for some of the main set strategies in the rest of the booster set. And we do have the entire roster of characters. It has finally all been announced. So here, right here, you can see every single character. A big focus on the first season of the show. We have the Nomus, we have Class 1A, not all of Class 1A, which is sweet because it means, you know, future booster sets are going to give us the opportunity to explore the rest of the class. But here, a lot of the iconic characters. We have 3 All Mights, 4 if you count his base form right here. But of course, he's an amazing character, and it does give us the opportunity to talk about deck loadable content promos, which is an additional kind of like blister pack promo that gives you additional promos to power up your decks. And there's a number of cards like these. It's not just All Might here, but additional ones all across the board will be able to be used to power up your decks, which is very interesting and another great way to be able to get new and fun cards into players' hands. And that's what supplementary products are really good at doing, right? Not only in the starter decks, but the deck loadable content promos and all that kind of jazz are really good at backing up main sets, but as well supplementing it down the line. We get a main booster set, maybe a month down the line, we get some deck loadable content, and it's a great way to spice up the meta, change up the game, boost up decks that are currently maybe underplaying or just need that little bit of support to do something a little bit different, which is really exciting in regards to keeping the game fresh, which I'm very excited to see them moving forward with. But with that said, that's everything we know so far about the booster boxes, supplementary product, and from what I've heard from friends and stuff, and you know, just kind of community in general, September is when we're looking for this. Maybe even a bit earlier if they're talking summer, maybe we're talking August, who knows? But from the looks of it, it is going to be a summer release, so it's grinding up real close, and I'm super excited to see where this is going to push forward real soon. I love the Universe's system in general. It was a lot of fun when I was playing with the Soul Calibur stuff. The fact that this will be compatible with that stuff, but also just be its own standalone product is really sick, because the MHA IP is super iconic and so much fun, especially with the ongoing season. With that said, guys, what are you most looking forward to play? What character are you trying to main when it comes to kicking off this game? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, hey, thumbs down works too. If you want to catch more MHA content as we go deep dives into deck analysis and archetypes and everything that the game's gonna be able to provide us once we get the content out there, then subscribe button's in the corner. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.